All eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy. I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 10 play. Blue striker. Smash. Rescue. Hut.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
White. Drill green. Claws red. Black shot. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw, and they've got a first down.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch, and the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Raiders are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs nothing.
As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
It's second and 8.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw in his playoff matchup is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40, drill, 52.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the set. Blaster, 6. Set, hut. Black ultra. Red cycle. Blue striker. Hut.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Let's go. 52 blue. Steel, black. Smash, red. Rail, yellow, fury, yellow. Set,
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up a third down. And
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Mega, claws red, drill green. Hut, hut.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian Watson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Raiders 14, Chiefs nothing.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, Never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Inaudible here to get a new look. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a gain of 28.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Drill green. Rail yellow. You set.
Back to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Raiders 21, Chiefs nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Nash. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Patrick going to change the play.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack, Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now it's Mahomes again. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Yellow. Attack. Hooray!
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Red, cycle. Ready. Right. Blue.
21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Okay, right. Blue striker. Set punt. 33, yellow.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Steel, black, blaster, set. Edo, blue. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0.
Chiefs nothing.
That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something is just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to change things up.
First down, Kansas City.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That is incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
And again, it's Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
9-yard line.
15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Rasheen Ali from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Claws red. Black. Fierce. Yellow. Green jack. Smash. Red.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 red. 60 red.
Back to throw again. This is caught inside the 15. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Black shot. 52 blue. Blaster. 6. Slice blue. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good, and they're in control now. 35-7.
Raiders 35, Chiefs 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Noah Gray, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Ready,
so
ready.
The penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Black, red, drill, green. 6, Mega. Set.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Set, hut. My man. 33, yellow. Blue striker. Claws red. Set.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This is taken around the 12. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Blue striker. Slice blue. Needle blue. Spike white. Set.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, cycle. Fury, yellow, steel, set.
Back to throw here. That's complete yet again to Fulton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he returns this to the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yellow, hey, 43, 43, yellow. Hey, 43. Hero, 15. Hey, 15. Cloud.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yellow, choke. Hey, rip left, choke. I'm going. Hey, 15. Yellow. Attack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to get this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
43, 45. I'm going. I don't miss it. Come back. 15. Come back.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Drill green. Blue stripe. Needle blue. Slide.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Here's a diving catch right side. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
15. Hey, 57. Hey, 43.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mahomes to throw once more. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Mahomes now to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Let's go. 50, green, light blue, blue striking.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Raiders have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chiefs 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They give them a gain of 38.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Now here's Mahomes. And now here's another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. T. Higgins, 50 yards. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes to special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
33.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jack.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Ready. Blue striker. Blaster. 6.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Needle blue. Yellow. 40. Rail. Yellow. Steel. 6. Mega. Set.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Rail. Yellow. 22. Black ultra. Red. Cycle. Spike. Fury. Yellow. Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Fight. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Black shot.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Nash. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
42-yard line. Hey, 43.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he finds a man on the crossing route. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Harrison Butker to kick
Now
off
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Let's go.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Let's go now. Yellow, 40, red, yellow, fury, yellow. Slide, claws, red. Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter. Up really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion. But, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down, green jack, red, 38. White, white. Ready?
Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Raiders, 1st
Black
down.
ultra.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Black chop, steel, black 6, mega. Hut.
Back to throw again. Open man is Higgins. 13 yards down to the 13.
I'll tell you what, Carter, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
10, fury, yellow. Set, hut.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they have been dominant in this one. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. Looking to throw is Mahomes. goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame. His nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Here is third down and 4.
Red, ready. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The Raiders, they are Super Bowl bound. Thanks for watching, and good night. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are a lot of hopes for this group, and one player was drafted to make an immediate impact in the lineup.